Well, hi, today I set out to do a bit of texturing using my little Crown Mini texturing tool, but this didn't seem to be feeling quite right, so I've had a little look at the bearing on it. Well, it's not really a bearing, it's a bolt. This was wobbling around and causing it to be quite difficult. Well, look at this. The actual brass bush is worn right away. So I'm going to have to try and make one because Crown don't seem to sell them. I have discovered that the screw thread on here seems to be an M5 metric standard screw thread, the same. Right, so that's the length that I need to turn down before I've got like the textured handle bit. Okay, so this is a completely square one. That's better. Right, so I've tried something different, never done this before. Put the tailstock up to support the tap, the die, which is now at right angles. I've extended the thread length, the plain unthreaded length I should say, and because this is now all tightened up, I'll put the lock on the headstock, and I'm now just going to try do a little turn and then apply continual pressure. Well, it all sounded good in theory. I even put a taper on the leading edge of the unthreaded brass and tried this 2 or 3 times, but I just could not get the die to actually do more than just strip the thread. I tried it back in the vise without doing it this way, and in the end I gave up and tried something else. Right, I cannot get the screw thread to take with the die, probably because it's a cheap die. So I'm going to try something different. I'm going to drill a 5mm hole down the middle of the piece of brass, and then turn down the outside to make it a sleeve. And I'm going to use the regular bolt, a steel bolt, to go down the middle, and the sleeve will then sit inside the piece as the sacrificial soft bit. Before trying to put the 5mm drill down, which will flex, I am doing a pilot starter hole with one of these stubby special drill bits. The starter hole allows me to drill the hole down through the shaft easily, and I take it down to about 20mm, which is enough for 2 sets of bushes to be turned out of the one piece of brass. And then back to the carbide to turn the outside down to the 8mm, which is the size that the outside shaft needs to be. Okay, so I've put a centre steady up because it was flexing a little bit. That's a moment of truth. So that's the sleeve. That fits. That's a start. I'll cut the bolt off in a minute to suit, but that goes in there, I think. And that. Oh, that works. Yep, so there we have it. 2 pieces to replace the extremely worn shaft. There you are, fixed. Yay! And just to prove that it works, with the bolt cut off flush so that it doesn't snag, it works perfectly well. No slop at all. I think I'll get plenty of years worth of use out of the 2 sleeves.